Hey y'all, MS Mayweather here, and it's lunch break time. I don't know why I've been so hyped today, y'all. I got Chipotle's again, cause I like Chipotle's. Just been a nice positive day and having some fun and stuff. So yeah. So all right, we're gonna say a praise and get into this. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that you nourished in my body. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen. Amen. So. Ooh, I gotta get my sour cream and stuff out. I got my same thing I have for chicken, lettuce, corn. It's a salad bowl. Ooh, shoot, y'all. I'm glad I got black pants on today, cause some of my sauce just spilled right on my pants. Glad I got on black pants, cause I would have been hit. And it's onions and pico de gallo, red peppers. I'm hungry. Sour cream. Sorry, y'all. Sit it right here. A little bitty bag of chips. I'm tripping. Freaking dropping chips. But y'all, I hope y'all having a good day. I've been having a good day today. It's busy, but it's fulfilled with happiness. Y'all posted on Facebook how much weight I lost. I didn't think I was going to get that much feedback or attention from it. A lot of people want to know what I was doing. If y'all want to know what I'm doing, let me know in the comments. And I'll let y'all, and I'll tell y'all. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Not no major stuff. Just cutting a lot of certain things out. Remember, that's my nose ringing my nose, y'all. Don't be coming for me thinking something's in my nose. So, y'all, we talk about today. Y'all want to know some more about me? Because I love y'all getting to know me. Because I want to get to know y'all. That doggone, okay, it's Chipotle Tabasco sauce. Not the lighter one, the darker one. They got a different one. I haven't tasted this one. And I sure want to taste it, though. This one called the green leaf Tabasco sauce. Tastes like lemon. Let's see, maybe y'all want something a little bit. Tastes like lemons. Like, yeah. Green lemon. So, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit more about me. I was married once. Where's my straw? You got my doggone straw? I use this straw for my regular cup. It's my hard straw for my water cup that I use at work. I was married once. I met my ex-husband when I was 15. We met at a mall. And the funniest, craziest thing is, like, I have seen him at a Gusmacker, and then I thought it was cute, but The next time I seen him, I thought he was this other guy because he looked like this other guy. And I was like, the other guy cute too, but I thought they were the same guy. Is that crazy? They wasn't kin to each other or nothing. Don't mix this. But I thought they were the same guy. I think the other guy name. I forgot the other guy name. I ain't trying to butcher no names, but so when I thought he was the other guy, and when I see him in the mall, and he was smiling at me because he was with his group of friends and I was with my group of friends. And I was like, oh, he's cute. So my friend went and told him, because my group of friends knew some of his friends. So they went over to tell his friends, and his friends like, yeah, he said she cute too. And so I wasn't gonna say nothing to him. I went by, it was a cookie shop in the mall at the time. I went by the cookie shop, and he came up to me, started rapping. And so we was talking. And I was talking to other people at the time too. You know, like it wasn't no sex or nothing. Nobody in my cookies then, because my brother, my oldest brother had it in my head, you better not do nothing until you 18 or over. So I had guys try to ask me when, anytime, you know, because that was when I was young, 15, so you know how boys are. When we gonna do it, I'd be like, never. If we don't talk no more, we don't talk on the phone no more. Oh, well. That's how it was. But when we was talking, he was different. We'll talk on the phone. He'd take me out on dates. He never was like that. Trying to get in my pants. We'll be on the phone like all night. Knowing that we had to go to school in the morning. He was 2 years older than me, so. Oh, I got a whole lot of that hot sauce on here. So you might hear me sniffing. And I put the hot sauce on here, then I put the Chipotle Tabasco on here too. So, kind of hot, but it's delicious. Y'all see it? I'll hold a little bit to the side so y'all can see it. So, we was together for over a year. We dated, and he said he loved me, asked me to be his woman. I was like, love you too. And yeah, okay. And so we was together for a little over a year. I was 16, almost 17. And I just felt like he was the one. I was gonna marry her. And I ended up giving him some. Well, we ended up making love. And we stayed together like through the rest of my teens and got older. And I got pregnant all in the same year. I got pregnant at 20, got married at 20, and had a baby at 20, 2 days before I turned 21. But by then, we had already been living together for 3 years because we moved in together when I was 17. He was 19 and I was 17. We got our own apartment. So I had a lot of siblings. The girls moved out. They moved out. My siblings are older than me. But my oldest sisters, they moved out when I was like 2. They was like 15 and 16. But my brother, most of them was still there. I think almost all of them was still there. Except maybe one, because he's locked up most of the time. But so I just know one of my brothers, by then, let me see, by the time I'm 17, he moved out. 1 or 2. Yeah, my oldest brother had moved out, and my third to the oldest brother had moved. My 2 youngest brothers are still there. They my youngest brothers, but they older than me. I'm the youngest out of 8. 5 boys, 3 girls. So, we got our own place. So, I couldn't take living in like a 1-bedroom. 2 boys. Just getting on my nerves, and then there was in the basement. My room by then, because it was on Cherry Street, was in the living room. So we had got an apartment when I was 17 and he was 19. Then I got pregnant. When our second apartment I moved in, I got pregnant at 20. Then we got married. We got married like 5-6 months later. And then I had my son, my oldest son, 2 days before my birthday. And after that, we was together. All together. We was together for 19 years. We was married for 14 years of the 19 years that we was together. Because we were together 5 years before we got married. So, but trust me, sure wasn't peaches and cream through all that time. Y'all, I've been through some stuff. I'll tell you, like, the first thing. I lost my virginity to him. Because I was a virgin when we decided when I was 16, almost 17, to do it. Because I felt like he was the one. And so, shoot, how old was I? Before we got married and all that, we was just a couple. My mom decided she wanted to move. We moved quite a lot. We've been moving around since I was 2. We moved from Joliet when I was 2 to Little Rock, Arkansas. Then we moved from Little Rock, Arkansas when I turned 7 to Racine, Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm sorry if y'all hear the door. Maintenance man dog, he be smelling food and he want to come in my office, but he ain't getting no. Can't do it. So he real big. He a canine. Or he'll be whining sometime and he'll hit the door. Like he trying to open it. So where was I? What was I talking about? Then he just threw me all off. Oh yeah. And then we moved from Wisconsin to here when I turned 12. Then at this time, you know, I was in a relationship and stuff. This would make me end up coming back to get an apartment with my boyfriend. Because my mom decided to move again. And that's very hard when you're in high school. You know, and you get moved. And you already had your life and you've been with them, your new set of friends since 12. So that's your childhood set of friends. That's my childhood set of friends. Because I never knew none from younger because we moved so much. So we moved this time. We moved to Bolingbrook, Illinois. That's Chicago's suburbs. Oh, so it was so boring. Why do people be dancing when they like something to eat? You just start dancing and making your own music. So when she moved me to Bolingbrook at 16, it was me and my cousin Charles. He started staying with us, so you know, like a brother, we always confide in each other and play games with each other because all we had was each other. Because by then, the other two siblings wouldn't come because both of them had girlfriends, so they just moved in, got a place with their girlfriends. So only me and my little cousin moved to Bolingbrook. And so I was going up to Grand Rapids every weekend, or at least every other, by myself on the bus to go see my boyfriend. And so my brother, my oldest brother, he had his own place. Him and a roommate. So I would go stay with him whenever I go down there. Because my mom moved to Bolingbrook, where my second to the oldest sister is. And so, because she been living down there for a while. Yeah, I didn't see it in the boat, so I'm just gonna turn it. It was so boring, y'all. I thought Grand Rapids, Michigan was boring. Not as bad as Bolingbrook, Illinois. So I was going up to Michigan, and I told my mom, I said, as soon as I turned 17, mind you, I was still in school, but I was into my junior year, and I was like, as soon as I turned 17, I'm moving back to Michigan. I said, with or without you, I'm gone. I said, I can't take it. I can't take this boring place. And so, I guess she was bored too, because she ended up moving back to Grand Rapids with us before I turned 17. So I'm happy when two of my brothers ended up moving back in too. In this little bitty apartment that we had. And I could not. It was too small. We was in the hood. And it was a bad neighborhood. And we was in this little bitty apartment. So my boyfriend was begging me, Like, let's get a place, let's get a place. And I was still 16, mind you. I got a job at McDonald's. I was still doing my junior year. I had a job at McDonald's. And I was working there for 2 months. And I became the manager. Dope like that. Just playing. If you ain't gonna brag on yourself, who will? So I'm bragging on myself. So after 2 months, I was a manager. And I was going to school. And I turned 17. A little while after, some months, we got our first apartment. I was so happy. Even though despite some things that was going on, like that happened like one time. Which I made an excuse for it. And then it just was like, whatever. Like, let me forgive or whatever. So just a little bit more backstory. My ex-husband was the first person I ever slept with and lost my virginity to, right? I used to live in Wisconsin. And when we moved up here, when I was 12, me and my other cousin used to like to go back to Wisconsin because Wisconsin, Racine, Wisconsin, was small, but that mug was fun. Oh, I had so much fun. So, yeah, my cousin Joy used to go up there. I hated them buggies, but they was doing, he was older, so we didn't hang with them. We did our own thing. It's like you can walk around the neighborhood, walk from end to end. It was so much fun. And I had, so when we went back, we used to go back to Wisconsin when we moved up here in Michigan when I was 12. And I went back to Wisconsin when I was 13. This was way before I even met my ex-husband / boyfriend. I was 13. I met this one guy. Handsome guy. Very pretty eyes. He was a straight thug, though. And we started talking he asked for my number. We started talking on the phone all the time. Mind you, it was kids. We used to hang at the center and shoot pool and play basketball. And, you know, one little game where you go each end, you hit the ball or try to get it in that. I forgot what it's called. Tell me in the comments below if you remember what that game is called. With the soccer men on both sides, you trying to hit the goalie. And so we used to always go. I was going with him, and my cousin was going with his best friend. So we used to always meet them at the center. And we was down there for like 2 months, and we had to go back because it was for the summertime. And we'd stand with my oldest sister. So when we had to go back home, I was so nervous because, you know, like, my cousin was like, you gonna give him a kiss before you leave? You know, because I'm like, we young. We wasn't thinking about no sex or no thing that we was concerned about and scared about is giving a kiss. So, my cousin had kissed his best friend. We left the center. My cousin kissed his best friend. And I was all nervous. and we're standing like right on the curb in front of the center. And he had leaned over and started kissing me, was kissing. It was like, I was so nervous, it was like everything. And so then, because we was both, he was like, well, let's make a promise that if I ever come back, whoever you with, I'm always, you know, you drop them and I'll be your girlfriend. Damn, he was like, okay, you make the same promise. You know, if I ever come down there, you had to drop whoever you with to be with me. These are promises, mind you, that kids made. So fast forward, right? When my mom, mind you, at 16, 16, that was bringing and everything. But, mind you, almost 17. 16, almost 17. When my mom moved to Bolingbrook, I would go up there. Well, I didn't say I'd go up there every other weekend, but it felt like it to me. But I went up to Michigan a lot to see my boyfriend at that time. But, you know, like I started seeing him like a little bit less because he'll be busy, I'll be busy. So my mom ended up going to Wisconsin for a little bit, and I went with her in summertime. And I ended up seeing the first person I ever kissed. And then we started talking on the phone. So I was talking on the phone to him, and I was talking on the phone, you know, to my boyfriend, because we was kind of, I was going up there to see him as much as I can, but he wasn't coming to really see me. And time was passing. We were young, so, you know, you don't be as close. We wasn't as close because we was young. So I asked my mom, can I go to Wisconsin again? Because me and the first person I ever kissed was down there, and we had already made each other that promise. And he was like, so he was begging me all the time, won't you be my girlfriend again? Blah, blah, blah. And so me and my boyfriend at the time started arguing a lot because we didn't see each other as much. And, you know, and a lot of times if I called, he wasn't available, doing who and what. So, I ain't saying I'm perfect. So, when I went back to see the first person I kissed, you know, we end up, you know, doing something. So he ended up being the second person I ever slept with. And so when I was coming back and forth, when I came back, I did feel guilty, and I felt, you know, bad. So, because I can't hold guilt, you know, like that on me. I have to say it. It's like, it's just not in me. That's why. So I told my, you know, boyfriend at that time what happened. And we ended up, we stopped talking for a little bit. For a little while. For a little bit. I ain't gonna say a little while because it wasn't. And so, it's good, y'all. Let's eat the juices. And so, when I'm sorry, I keep saying so. So when I went back, he said he forgave me. Whatever, but I was young and I loved and cared for him. And I also loved care for the other guy. And so when we decided to move back to Michigan, the other guy had got locked up. Remember I said he was a thug, the one in Wisconsin. We ended up getting locked up. And so he had called my mama. So I gave him the number to when was, where we was moving back here. So he called because my boyfriend at the time wanted me to stay with him, and he had forgave me and stuff. So we decided we was gonna work it out. So when he called the one in Wisconsin, and was talking to me and stuff, and he was saying he gonna be out. He was gonna be locked up for like a year and stuff. So, and I told him, I'm young, I can't do that, and and I ended up working it out with my boyfriend. So we end up breaking up. We're not talking no more because he was all devastated and hurt. He was hurt, like he was on that phone hurt, like, and I did feel bad because of not only what he had to go through being locked up, but losing me too, because I don't know, like we was young and stuff, but we loved each other too. So, and then so me and my boyfriend at the time, we ended up working it out, but he said he forgave me, and so but like just like I said before we moved out, an incident had happened. It was at my mom's house, and we was on the porch and was arguing or whatever, and he ended up getting mad and pushing me off the porch. Like I didn't even know I was going to go off the porch, but he pushed me off the porch, and I went backwards, and it knocked the air out of me where I couldn't breathe and stuff. But I couldn't believe he had did it. So I was like, just when I caught my breath back, and then he tried to, like, my mom was like, "What's that?" Because it was right outside her bedroom. And then she was like, "What's that?" And he's like, "It's all right. It's all right. She just actually fell," because he was trying to help me get back up at the time. And then I looked at him. I was just so freaking hurt, and I just started crying because I never, he never did nothing like that before. So I just took off running somewhere and just went somewhere and cried. And I came back and he was trying to apologize. "I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. Never do that again." So, and I believed him. I forgave him. And so then we got our place. Because I was 17, like a little over 17, but we ended up getting our place. Our first apartment and stuff, and things going good, but then he started like, hanging out a lot and just not being there and stuff. So, but this video is getting long, and my lunch break is an hour, but it's 33 minutes, and I gotta go do some stuff because sometimes during my lunch break I'll go like warm, like because sometimes I do trips. I'll go warm up the bus and stuff ahead of time, then come back, and I don't want it to be like, carried on longer and longer and longer. So what I do is I named this video How We Met. Saying how I met my ex-husband. I put how I met my ex-husband or how we met. And then I put a PO for parents only. So, the kids, because I don't really want kids looking at this. I'd rather just be, y'all, my friends and family, talking about this. So, and I named this that. And then the next one, if you watch, I'll put part 1 of, I put part 1 of my divorce. I put that part 1 of my divorce, and then I make it a part 2 because it's long, y'all. I don't want to like be just keeping y'all super long because it's our lunch break after we eat. Some people's hours, some people's 30 minutes, and after we eat, and plus I'm not always gonna be in here on lunch break. Sometimes I go home and take my lunch you know, if I'm not in here. And then sometimes it might not be, you know, lunch. It might be, shoot, every once in a while, probably dinner. But I mostly just eat lunch. I don't really eat. The dinners be so light, it'd be ridiculous. But sometimes I do eat heavier dinners if I don't eat, like in the, you know, earlier in the day. So I hope y'all, you know, enjoyed this lunch break time. And, you know, and I hope y'all continue to watch my channel, you know, and leave comments. And I really appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, please. And hit the notification button and share. And so because I know that I'm not the only one that been through stuff like this. You know, like every situation is not perfect. Everybody is not perfect. People make mistakes in their life or whatever. And, you know, some people grow from it. Some people don't grow from it. You know, and some people get better with age. And so, but things happen. You know, every relationship is not, you know, perfect. Some relationships are great, and I commend them, and I'm happy for them. You know, but, you know, every situation, you know, is not that situation. You know, and a lot of times when people are in, you know, good relationships, you don't know what they've been through beforehand. You don't know what type of relationships they've been through before, you know, they got into that good relationship. So if you want to talk, you know, y'all, you know, or you want to tell me some situations with y'all that relates to me, you know, let's talk in the comments. Let's uplift each other. Let's support each other. Let's be there for each other. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so